The Story of the Missing Cat. Chapter 1. The Missing Cat. One sunny morning on Sunnyvale Road, a 7-year-old girl named Anna noticed something unusual. As she skipped along the sidewalk, her eyes caught sight of a bright orange poster. Missing Cat. It read in big, bold letters. The picture showed a fluffy cat with big green eyes and a cute pink nose. Underneath, it said, "Bruce! Please help us find him." Anna loved cats, especially fluffy ones. She raced home, her curly hair bouncing as she ran, and burst into the kitchen where her parents were having breakfast.
Mom, Dad, there's a missing cat named Bruce. We have to help find him.
Anna's parents exchanged glances and smiled.
All right, Anna.
Her dad said, ruffling her hair.
We'll keep an eye out for Bruce.
Can we print more posters and put them around town?
Anna asked eagerly.
Maybe someone has seen him.
Her mom nodded.
That's a great idea. We can print some and hand them out after school.
Over the next few days, posters appeared all over town. People in the neighborhood started talking about Bruce on their WhatsApp and Facebook groups. Some folks even took their drones out, flying them above the trees, hoping to spot Bruce from the sky. Others searched the bushes and alleys, calling out his name. Anna and her best friend, Max, went door to door, asking if anyone had seen Bruce.
He's very fluffy and has green eyes.
Anna explained to Mrs. Turner, an elderly woman who lived on the corner. Mrs. Turner shook her head.
I'm sorry, dear. I haven't seen him, but I did hear some rustling in the alley behind the bakery a few nights ago. Could be worth checking.
Anna and Max exchanged glances.
Let's check it out after school,
Max whispered. But as the days turned into weeks, the excitement began to fade. People started to lose hope. They whispered to each other.
Poor Bruce. Something bad must have happened to him.
Chapter 2. The Long Wait. Bruce's family, the Johnsons, were heartbroken. They searched every day, but as time went by, they too began to lose hope. Each evening, they gathered in their living room, looking at pictures of Bruce and sharing memories of their fluffy friend. Anna visited the Johnsons often, determined to keep their spirits up.
Don't worry, she told them. I just know Bruce will come back home.
I hope you're right, Anna.
Mrs. Johnson said with a small smile.
We miss him so much.
One evening, Max and Anna decided to visit the alley behind the bakery, following Mrs. Turner's tip. They brought flashlights, scanning the area for any sign of Bruce. That's when they found it, a tuft of orange fur stuck on a loose wire fence. Anna bent down.
This looks like Bruce's fur.
Max frowned.
But how did it get here? And why would Bruce be back here?
Before they could investigate further, a sudden noise made them jump. A shadow darted across the alley, and in the dim light, they swore they saw a pair of glowing green eyes staring back at them. Chapter 3. The Miracle Call. Months passed, and just when hope seemed lost, a phone call changed everything. It was a regular Tuesday when the Johnsons received a surprising call. The phone rang, and Mrs. Johnson answered it.
Hello.
Hello, this is Dr. Green from Greenfield Veterinary Clinic. I believe we have your cat, Bruce.
At first, Mrs. Johnson couldn't believe it.
Are you sure? Our Bruce has been missing for months.
But Dr. Green was certain.
We scanned his microchip. It's definitely Bruce.
The Johnsons were overjoyed.
Kids, get in the car. We're going to get Bruce.
Mr. Johnson called, grabbing the car keys. When they arrived, Bruce was there, looking a bit thinner, but otherwise healthy. The moment they saw him, Mrs. Johnson gasped.
Oh, Bruce.
Bruce let out a tiny meow and rubbed against her legs.
Where did you find him?
Mr. Johnson asked the vet. Dr. Green explained that Bruce had been found in a neighboring town, wandering near an abandoned warehouse. A kind couple had brought him to the clinic, where his microchip led them back to the Johnsons. Anna frowned.
A warehouse? That's strange.
Chapter 4. The Strange Return. At first, the town was thrilled. But Anna noticed something was off. Bruce seemed different. He wasn't interested in his old toys, and he flinched at loud noises. When Whiskers, the cat next door, tried to play with him, Bruce just backed away.
Mom, don't you think Bruce is acting weird?
Anna asked at dinner. Mrs. Johnson hesitated.
Well, he's been through a lot, honey. Maybe he just needs time.
Anna decided to investigate. She spoke to the other neighborhood cats in the way only a child could, through whispered conversations and careful observation. Whiskers twitched his tail.
Bruce smells different, and he's scared of something.
Anna jotted it down in her notebook.
Interesting.
Then Whiskers lowered his voice.
I heard a rumor. Bruce saw something he wasn't supposed to.
Anna's heart pounded.
What did he see?
Whiskers glanced around.
The alley, the warehouse, something big.
Chapter 5. The investigation begins. Anna and Max gathered their notes in her treehouse headquarters.
Bruce saw something at that warehouse,
Max said.
and someone didn't want him to come back.
Anna nodded.
And I think we're about to find out why.
They snuck back to the alley behind the bakery. This time, they followed the narrow path that led to the abandoned warehouse. A dim light flickered inside. Peeking through a crack in the door, they saw something shocking. Crates labeled Fish Market, but filled with gold bars. Max gasped.
Bruce didn't just get lost. He found a gold smuggling operation.
Suddenly, a low growl echoed behind them.
Well, well,
A voice purred.
what do we have here?
Chapter 6. The Truth Uncovered. With quick thinking, Anna and Max dodged the smugglers and escaped, reporting everything to the authorities. That night, the police raided the warehouse, uncovering a massive gold smuggling ring. Bruce, now free of his fears, leaped onto one of the criminals during the arrest, helping bring justice to Sunnyvale. The town celebrated Bruce's return, and Anna and Max's bravery. That night, as fireworks lit up the sky, Anna knew one thing for sure. This was the greatest adventure of her life, and she wouldn't change a thing.